Yeah, I got cut off again. So I'd really, really appreciate anyone who could give me some really nice tips on how to pass, because I have a very tough situation. Um, I am hoping to get my license pretty soon. My grandma said that I will have it by the end of the summer because she does not want to be driving me to school anymore. So, um, and I suppose I'm gonna have to wait out for that because I sure as hell can't drive in the snow. I mean, every day D&D has been canceling all of its classes because of the snow over here. So, I mean, I couldn't get lessons now even if I wanted to. And I can't get a job because the economy here in Ohio sucks. I mean, I went to apply at a job at Petland the other day. They were holding open interviews. Over 200 people showed up for that. 200 fucking people. They were hiring for like 3 different locations, several different positions, but yeah. I sure as hell did not get any of those phone calls, because I have no experience. The only job I've ever had was I'm a guide at ChaCha.com, and even that I haven't been able to work at for a couple months because I have no internet here. So, I'm fucked again. And I work at my school every once in a while. Hold on. Sorry, I thought somebody was knocking at the door. It'd be a little creepy for somebody to be knocking at the door because my mom's out all night, or out for the entire night, and I'm here alone. So, but it was just one of my cats. Sorry. So yeah, I can't get a job because the economy sucks and I have no experience. And I work at my school sometimes, but lately they haven't had any work, or by the time I finally get around to asking them for work, my ride shows up, so I can't stand work. I was thinking about giving blood and plasma for money, but my mom's trying to screw me on that, saying that if I go do that and she takes me to it, I have to give her half of all the money I make from giving my blood or plasma, which is complete bullshit. Cause I told her that I'll give her half if they don't accept her blood. Cause like she's a big fucking pothead for one. But I don't know whether or not they'd be able to tell that from the physical or whatever. But I don't know even if that affects whether or not they take it, but she also has very, very tiny veins, to where anytime she's tried to give blood before, they've refused because of how tiny their veins were. They've had to stick her 20 times, still couldn't find a fucking vein. So they may or may not accept her giving blood or plasma. So I told them if they don't accept hers, that I would give her half of mine. But if they do accept hers, I don't see why I have to give her half. I mean, I might be able to spot her a few dollars here and there, but if they're accepting hers and she's making her own money plus a job, I don't honestly see why I have to give her half of my money. And then I was fighting with her about this the other day, and my dad was on the phone with her at the time, and he tried to chew me out, saying that she deserves half the money because of all the shit she's done for me, but honestly, I don't think that's true. And because yeah, I know she's helping me right now by giving me a place to live and everything, but how exactly am I supposed to ever move the hell out of here if I don't have money to move out? My goal is to get out on my own. I really, really want to get the fuck out of here. As soon as I move out on my own, and have my own car and my own place and finally a job, I can be free. I won't have to depend on my mom, and I won't have to listen to anything she says anymore, and eventually I won't have to depend on my grandma anymore. And then I can, like, truly get into my transition, because I won't have my mom, who's a bigot in her own right, and like, has no problem with anybody except for trans people and people who aren't white. But like, I hate living here. Honestly, I do. It's just every day, like every morning when I bind for school, she sits there and looks at me and is like, "God, that's stupid." She doesn't. It's like, I don't understand why you do that. You still have boobs. It doesn't make any difference. Blah 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 blah. I just want to fucking hit her. It's fucking frustrating. Somebody telling you shit like that every fucking day. I'm pretty damn sure that me binding, whether or not it's believable or not, or it gets everything down, it's better than what I got now. I mean, shit, look at this. See? It's better than what I got now. And this is with my binding shirt and a minimizer. If I were to take this shit off, that, good God, I'd poke an eye out. She just doesn't understand, and she doesn't support me at all, and it's fucking frustrating to live with her. So I really want to get the fuck out, and if I can't get a job, and giving and blood and plasma is the only fucking way I can make money, I don't see why the fuck I gotta give her half the fucking money. My dad was like, give her the money or get the fuck out. And I was like, in my head anyway, because I'm too scared of that dude to mouth off to him. But in my head I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to get out if I have no money to get out with? You see my dilemma. And she's the only way I'd have to get there, so it's not like I could do it behind her back. So, I honestly don't know what the fuck to do. I mean, these plans of moving out are months ahead of time, but it's going to take me months just to rack up that kind of money. And in the meantime, I'm really hoping to save up for a binding shirt, and I'm not going to get one of those pack-and-peas, because I hear they're incredibly difficult to use, and I went and saw, like, the make of them, and, no. I don't think I'd be comfortable with that, but instead, I'm going to get a special funnel that's made for, like, outdoorsy women so they can pee standing up, and I'm going to attach that onto my, current packer, so that I can use that instead of a pack and pee, because personally I think that would be a lot more comfortable and easier to use. And that thing alone is like $30-$40, because it's like European or something. Bad pun. Didn't mean to make a bad pun. But it comes from somewhere in Europe. It's on a Europe website, and I have to order it off of there. And I can't even seem to save up enough money just to get that, let alone like the $50 it's gonna cost for my binder, or possibly 2 binders, because I'm bigger than any fucking trans guy I know. So I'm thinking I'm going to get this one binder that was recommended to me from someone who is actually about my size, plus another binder on top of it that's like a full shirt. And then I might be able to pass. And I have plans for whatever money I make, and then I'm gonna have to save up for a place of my own. And I'm getting cut off again.